All right, guys, we are back. I did not quit. I know it's been a while. If you want to skip straight to the gameplay, I'm going to put a timestamp right here in the video because I just want to kind of talk about the channel update, life updates, where I've been. These past couple weeks, I've had some very eventful weekends. First was my daughter's very first birthday, and so I had family come into town, and we celebrated that. And then the week before that, I had a work event where it was an all weekend long thing, and so I just was preparing for that, and then I had no time to record leading up to the birthday, and so I've been out. But the good thing is despite those weekends where it's kind of easy to play fast and loose with eating, I have not gained weight. However, I have not lost weight. So I weighed, I think, 2 days ago, and I was 258.9, which is still great. I'm really happy about that because I did not want to gain weight through those weekends and those weeks where it gets kind of easy to have family in town and, you know, you're off busy doing things, you're not at home, so it's kind of easy to eat like fast food and stuff. And so I kind of want to just give like a channel update too. My desire and my hope is that I can get back to weekly posting, probably like on Saturday or Sunday, because it kind of gives me time in the week to edit and hopefully kind of put it together where it's not just like a raw file dump. I don't really want to do that, but like, you know, I am busy and it is life, it's real life. And so one thing I do get to announce, which is really exciting, this is the reason I started the channel. And I couldn't say it at first because nobody knew because it was a secret, but my wife is pregnant. So huge W's. It's amazing. I'm super excited. And I started this channel because, you know, I wanted to, get my Infernal Cape. That's obvious. I love RuneScape. It's been a part of my life since I'm a kid. It's been a goal. Once I got the Fire Cape, I was like, what's the next thing? And so, but I also knew like I wanted to lose weight too, so I can be healthy for my family and myself. And I was like, how can I couple that together and kind of like do a challenge for myself, you know, and maybe along the way inspire others. And so, I have a hard and fast deadline to get this cape. And so the thing is, my wife is due September 5th. That's the projected date. And I'm just being honest with myself, and I'm honest with you guys. If I don't get my Infernal Cape before then, there's a really high chance I'm probably just not going to get it at all, at least in the foreseeable future. Because once a baby comes, and, you know, I already have a 1-year-old. We're doing the whole 2 under 2 thing, which is really exciting, but like, it's real life, man. I've got a job and everything, and so my gaming time diminishes, and not so much in like the AFK sense where you can do like shooting stars or, you know, like RuneScape, you do a lot of AFK stuff. When it comes to like Inferno, I mean, you got to be locked in for like an hour and a half, maybe a little more, and so it's hard to find time to dedicate to that. And so I know I'm kind of yapping and talking and stuff, but I just kind of want to give you an update. My hope is that I can post weekly from here on out. My hope is that I continue to lose weight, which I'm actively trying to do. Now that these weekends are kind of behind me, it's kind of, I can kind of be more diligent and focus on that. And then September 5th is the deadline. If I don't have that cape by then, that's not going to be a good thing because I really want to get this cape and be able to celebrate it with all the people who've joined me along the way. I know we only have like 70 something subscribers, but man, the community is like so encouraging. I'm in a clan and all the guys in there are so encouraging to me. And I've got in real life friends that are super encouraging. And then I've even had somebody who commented on one of my very first videos who put a comment that said, hey, make sure you equip your mage gear first so you can have an extra slot for a pot before you go into the Inferno. He DM'd me when I was doing a Slayer task, killing necks, and he was like, hey man, he said something about the channel. And I actually thought it was one of my clanmates because I posted in our Discord when the videos dropped. And I looked for his name because I didn't recognize it, and I looked in our clan chat, and I looked at our clan, and he wasn't there. And then he was like, oh, hey, I was the guy who commented that video. So that's, like, super encouraging. So I just want to say this, man. Like, if you want to add me, feel free. We can game together. We can run a TOA, a TOB. We can do something fun. I even want to do some AFK, Temporos. I don't care. But I just thought that was kind of cool. Really encouraging. So you know who you are. Shout out to you for messaging me. It's just really inspiring to, you know that real people are watching the videos. And people are getting inspired. And so With that said, I'm doing this all in one take. Usually I would film my intros beforehand, and then I film the content afterwards. But man, we're running with it. We're doing it. I don't have a lot of time. The baby's taking a nap right now, and so we're going to make it happen. But I do have a little bit of surprise for you. A little bit of surprise. We're going to switch over. Here we go, right.
All this money on me make me want to poop.
I don't want to talk about it, man.
Pull up to your crib in that
I bet y'all were
Bentley.
expecting that. Let me just throw it on just for a quick measure, just to flex it a little bit. Ooh, baby. No, I did not pay for this through third party. No, I did not do that. I have a really great best friend whose name is Adam, aka Grape Juice. He was in our former video. He has full Masori fortified and a Tebow, and he said, brother, it's all yours. So here's the deal. Not to say I won't do crystal runs in the future, because that's probably a thing. Because he may have his gear back. He may, hey, I need it back to do whatever, right? It's his gear. But if I'm going to get this cape, I just can't see myself using crystal because I'm not that good of a player. I'm just not. I need all the bells and whistles to get me through the fight caves. And so, I'm not the fight caves, Inferno. And so, with that said, let's hop in. I'll throw the cans on so we can hear, and we will run it. Also, it should be worth mentioning, if you've made it this far, thank you for listening to me yap and talk. It should be worth mentioning that I don't know if I'm going to include like the earlier rounds, because these videos tend to be long, and that makes editing really long. And so what that means is I may start the videos at a certain round when I think it started to get like difficult, like round 30, or maybe when the majors appear, just because the early rounds, nothing really interesting happens. And so now that I'm kind of used to it, so we'll see. If something funny happens or something interesting happens, I'll make sure to include it. Or if I whiff something really bad and I'm just a total bot noob, I'll put it in. But until then, I think I might just skip or fast forward, so we'll just see. I'm excited to hop in. I'm probably going to mess something up because I haven't done this in forever. I think I got to go back and rewatch the videos. I'm going to correct if I'm wrong in the video. I think this is attempt number 7. I think that's right. So, whatever. Let's hop in. Let's do it. Dude, this mithril arrow is going to be the freaking death of me. Literally. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, so the thing is this. I need to be more diligent about like that's so I'm convinced and maybe people agree with me, maybe they don't. I'm convinced the blowpipe has spaghetti code within it that does not allow like the spec to work. Does he come through right there? He does not. Okay. trigger for that. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, boy. So the move here is we're just going to wait for the meleeer to dig. Oh, yikes. I did not expect that. Actually, what we could... Yeah, he's going to dig. Do this. Pipe spec him. We'll see if he can hit us from here. I don't know if he will. But we'll see. We'll pray it just in case. Yeah, you can. All right, if I can... Why am I not hearing myself get hurt? That's the real question. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just had a Windows notification pop up that my OS needs to update. Literally just right in front of my... I probably didn't... OBS didn't pick that up, but it literally just popped up in front of...
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Dude. Well, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes Bill Gates just doesn't want you to get the infernal cape. Man, I really hope... I know OBS didn't pick that up, but I really hope it did. Or at least the audio, because I'm not playing it. Literally was like, your Windows needs to be updated. Pick a time. Remind me later. Install now. Boom! Like, my entire client was just... Oh my gosh. I just had a window taken up and I clicked really fast, remind me tomorrow, then I just got lost in the sauce. Well, I don't have time to run another. That is so disappointing. I'm so sorry for y'all who tuned into this video expecting a really deep run, a deep push into the Inferno. Man, next week will be a different story. And I will make sure to disable all that. Disable every notification. Disable everything. I can't believe that happened. That is... Oh, that's crushing. I mean, I didn't think it was a good run in the first place. Clearly, I'm shaking some rust off after 3 weeks of not touching this. It was scuffed. I understand that. But that was... I definitely could have made it further than what I did. That's annoying. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hit me up in game. I'd love to talk to you and chat with you. But until then, I'll see you in the next video.